End of the day, but it's really all about loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's about loving yourself. It's about loving the skin you in. You know what I'm saying? Embracing all your flaws. And just, bro, like I say, love yourself. Because I promise you, everybody got flaws. And once you learn how to embrace them, you'll be better off.
Let me tell you something that might low-key change your life. A lot of y'all people don't miss the person. You miss the feeling they gave you. And that right there, that's the difference between love and attachment. Because real love, it doesn't make you anxious. Real love doesn't have you checking your phone every 5 seconds like you're waiting on oxygen. Real love doesn't feel like you're gonna lose everything just because you didn't text somebody back. But attachment will have you losing your mind, losing your confidence, and losing yourself. And most people call that love. But love shouldn't be disguised as fear.
If you don't love yourself, bro, nobody else is gonna love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So first off, it all starts with self-love, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you get to a point where you love yourself, you're going to start taking care of yourself. You're going to start dressing better. You're going to start eating better. You're going to start feeling better. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start having confidence. And once you start having confidence, people is going to start seeing you.
Let's be real for a second. We all grew up thinking love was supposed to be intense. Like the movies got us thinking, if love isn't toxic, then it's not real. If you're not arguing, then you don't care. If you're not jealous, then you don't love them. Like what? So now we're out here confusing emotional chaos with emotional connection. So you think, I can't stop thinking about them equals love. I feel sick when they don't reply equals love. I need them equals love. No, that's dependency. That's attachment. That's your brain saying, I don't feel safe without this person.
She said you never hit a man where he's weak. Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. You can get him to do what you need him to do, but you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them.
So let's break this down simple. Attachment is not love. Attachment is the fear of losing, the fear of being alone, the fear of abandonment, and the fear of not being enough. It's when your happiness becomes tied to someone else's behavior. So now, if they text you, you get happy. And if they don't want you, then your whole mood is ruined. That's not love, that's emotional control. And you don't even realize it until you start doing things like overthinking everything, rereading messages like it's a crime scene, checking their location, stalking their socials. And be honest, you've done it. And the worst part is you start shrinking yourself just to keep them.
You have got to open up at some point. I don't know what else to tell you. I need to understand what is going on.
Some sad story? You trying to feel sorry for me or something?
No, I don't want to feel sorry for you. I want to understand you. I want to know what is going on
There's
with you
nothing to
in
talk
my house.
about. I don't want to talk about anything. I've been trying to forget it. It's dead. Leave it. Let it lie.
Is that a gray hair? Dang, I'm all distracted. Anyways, this is where things get dangerous. Because attachment doesn't just hurt you, it changes you. You go from confident to insecure, independent to needy, happy, loving life. Now you're anxious all the time. You start overgiving, over-explaining, and overstaying. But you stay because, what if I don't find better? What if they leave and never come back? What if the problem's me and I'm not enough? So now you're tolerating things you never have tolerated before, ignoring all the red flags like they're invisible. You lost your standards just to keep somebody who has never chosen you fully.
About that shit no more.
When a man opens up, when he really opens up, don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again.
Let me expose this real quick. If you feel any of these red flags, you're not in love. You're attached. You feel anxious when they're not around, red flag. You need constant reassurance. You're scared to speak your truth because it will start an argument. You feel drained, not fulfilled. You're overthinking everything. Feel like you're too much. Oh, and that last one hits. Because now you're trying to be smaller just to be loved. Like, how does that make sense? That's not love. You know, that's actually survival.
The world goes within your life, like still being kind, even though you're gonna have some spats. But 98%, 99% of the time, if you're a good person, I promise you'll be rewarded out here. People just don't understand that concept at times. You don't have to treat people like shit to get ahead. You don't have to disregard somebody just to get ahead.
Regardless.
I'm be good regardless, but I'm comfortable who I am. I have fun sitting at home watching 6 games at a time.
Speaking of the gray, I pulled the gray out my dreads. Like, are we getting old, y'all? One thing I want to say is just, it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to be loving. One thing I noticed about me, just because, you know, one of my close family members used to tell me growing up, remember, you just look like this. You look nice, you look loving, you look caring. They don't know everything that we really been through. So it's like when people are products of their environment, I have so many family members that are in the streets, that would rather be in the streets, that would rather have 2, 3, 4 women out here than stay committed and try to be a committed man. In today's society, respect is thrown to the ground. You want me to respect you, but you never respected me. You want me to trust you, but you came into this relationship with baggage from your old relationship. The world has not healed, and you have not healed, and that's okay. But what's not okay is to hurt other people because of your hurt, because of your pain. Now let me tell you what real love feels like, because a lot of people never experienced it. Real love feels like peace, not anxiety, freedom and not control, security and not confusion, growth and not fear.
Whatever happens, happens. Stop obsessing over things that you can't control. Life will not go the way you planned, and that's okay. Just learn to accept things and trust in timing, and don't forget, everything happens for a reason. Stay positive, make the best out of what life threw at you, and when you're frustrated about that things didn't go the way you planned, remember, God had a different plan. Whatever happens, happens.
So you don't have to feel like you're gonna lose them every second. You don't have to feel like you need to compete for their attention. You don't feel like you have to earn basic respect. Real love just flows, it's calm. And I know some of us hear that and we're like, calm? That sounds boring. But a lot of us are addicted to chaos.
Go back, I'd tell younger me, you're going to do some pretty great things, but you do not need to be great. All you have to do is be yourself. That will always be enough.
And I think I always felt like I wanted to be good at everything I did and be great at what I did. And I never expected to be as good as I was. So it would just be such an interesting relief to be able to give myself, to be like, you are going to be great. You're going to have all these things that you want, but you're also going to realize that they're not as important as you think they are.
All right, now let's talk about fixing it and breaking a cycle, because I'm not about to just expose you and leave you off like that. Here's how you break the attachment. Number 1 is build your self-worth. Stop looking for someone else to complete you. You're supposed to come complete. Step 2 is setting boundaries. If something feels off, say it. If they don't respect it, leave. Number 3 is detaching from outcomes. Stop trying to control everything and let people show you who they are. And number 4, the most important, choose yourself daily. Not sometimes, not when it's convenient, every single day. Because the moment you stop choosing yourself is the moment you start losing yourself.
If you don't even have a good relationship with yourself first, how you gonna love somebody and you don't even love yourself first? See, that's where everybody be going wrong. Like they be asking me, why you ain't got no girlfriend? Why you ain't in no relationship? Cause I had to step away from relationships in order to, you know what I'm saying, start to like learn myself and learn what I like to do on my own. You know what I'm saying? Now, since I did that, I became like a better person for somebody else.
Hold on real quick. Let's talk about angel numbers. 777. It means you're leveling up spiritually. You're starting to see things for what they really are. You're outgrowing habits and people and situations. And yeah, that includes relationships. So if you're watching this video and at the same time you've been seeing 777, that's your confirmation. You're not crazy, you're just waking up. Because think about it, all of a sudden you're noticing toxic patterns. You're questioning people's intentions. And you're realizing you deserve more. That's not by accident, that's growth. You know, growth feels lonely at first, because when you start evolving, you can't relate to the same people anymore. You can't tolerate the same energy anymore, and you can't go back to the version of you that accepted less.
You know what I'm saying? I was judgmental and things of that nature, but when I stepped away from relationships and started working on myself, you know what I'm saying, and get in a better relationship with myself, now the next time I get in a relationship, bro, I'm gonna be like the best boyfriend in the world. But I had to get away from relationships first in order to start that process. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me?
And that's why attachment starts breaking, because you're not holding on to fear anymore. You're starting to choose yourself again. So 777 is basically telling you you're on the right path, keep going, and don't look back, even if it hurts, even if it feels unfamiliar, you know, even if it feels like you're losing people, because sometimes you're not losing people, you're losing what was holding you back. So if you needed a sign, that's it. Not just 777, but this video right here. So at this time, you're not here to stay stuck in attachment. You're here to grow into real love, but that starts with you. And that's why you can't keep calling attachment love, when your spirit is quite literally trying to pull you out of it.
Hell nah. Listen, bro, I'm so locked in on me. I'm so locked in on me, I don't even see nobody else.
It's your boy, Young Home. I hope you enjoyed the new quality video. Always protect your energy, stay prayed up, and don't ever think that attachment is love, because it's not. I hope you like, you enjoy, you subscribe, and you put yourself first. Peace. It's your boy, Young Home. I feel right, but I'm doing it wrong. I would rather stay up, put my